Charles Austin Theatre for the Masvingo Drama Circle. We have Masvingo Invasion today, and I'm so excited. Everyone is coming here, and it's going to be a blast. We're going to be having Clive Chigubhu, Doc Vikela, Ntando Van Moyo, Gift the Cracker. So it is going to be fabulous, and I cannot wait to get in there. So guys, let's get to it and see what they have for us.
Yes, the auditorium.
Oh, okay, the auditorium. Okay, that's nice. So, could you please introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Ketani Michael Banda, and I work here at the theatre. I am the event planner of the Masvingo Invasion stand-up comedy show.
Wow, yeah. Okay, that's nice. So, when did you come up with this idea?
Well, it's a bit of a funny story, really. Okay. Apparently, these guys always wanted to come to Masvingo, and I'm talking about Doc Vikela, who is he's a co-founder of Simuka Comedy, which is based in Harare. Oh, okay. And the funny story is, he got in touch with my wife. When he noticed a couple of posts of mine on Facebook, and they kept on talking about the Charles Austin Theatre. Okay. Now, when he spoke to it, he actually found out that I am the acting artistic director of the Charles Austin Theatre, and he just said that he wanted to come down, and I thought that Masvingo deserves a little bit of laughter.
Oh, yes,
so I asked him to come down.
Okay, yeah. That is very nice. So how often do you have this kind of gigs here?
Well, you mean stand-up comedy shows? Exactly.
Or no, the stand-up, the drama.
The drama.
Basically the drama, yes.
Well, generally in the past we would have about 4 big shows in the theatre. Oh, okay. But now I think we're trying to get into the the nature of having these probably once every month, a big show once every month. Yes.
So this is your first time having stand-up comedy?
I think it's been a while.
It's been a while.
The first time we had stand-up comedy in Masvingo was when Edgar Langeveld came down, and it was a major hit.
That's very nice.
So now these guys are coming down, I think after probably an absence of a 3-year or 2-year absence of professional stand-up comedy. Of course, we have a couple of stand-up comedians, local stand-up comedians who have performed for us, but this is, on this level, it's been a while.
Okay, so do you expect quite a large number of turnout, or it's just maybe trying out?
It's dicey. I'm hoping for the best.
Okay.
I'm hoping that a lot of people will show up. We had 2,000 flyers. We distributed them. People are talking about the show.
Okay.
I just hope people will come out. I do know that our people are a bit reluctant about coming to shows. I don't know why. Okay. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to cultivate a culture of going to the theater and finding out about stuff. It's ironic. It's very funny that a lot of people ask me what stand-up comedy was.
Really?
What stand-up comedy is.
Wow, okay.
So we are hoping that if they don't know what it is, they can come out here and find out at a one-on-one level.
And it's also a good thing that we have Masvingo Swagg. It's also a good platform for people to learn about the comedy.
The theatre is absolutely. I don't think I'm talking only on behalf of the theatre, but I'm talking about people in Masvingo. This is a platform that everybody needed. I think it's going to be a big confident boost for Masvingo people.
All right, that's very nice. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We hope you stick around for the show.
No, I am staying for the show. I want to see this.
Great.
It's my first time.
Great.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Candice, and I'm a Charles Austin behind the scenes, and I'm the guest here. So hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm alright.
Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Dexter Greenland. I've been living in Masvingo, but now we're actually in Bulawayo.
Alright, that's nice. So could you please tell us, where am I?
Okay, right at the moment you're in the lighting and sound box. We're on actually the back of the stage, but in front of the stage, because the stage is right down there.
Okay, so what is it that happens in here? I can see the stage from here.
Yes. I control the lights, so everything is being controlled from here, and sound was there, but now it's actually on the stage. So it depends on the show where the sound will be. Sometimes it's in the auditorium, sometimes backstage.
Oh, okay, okay. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been with the theatre since '97, but I actually started really doing lights by myself because I took over from my father since about 2009.
Wow, wow. That's been very long.
Yes.
So you're very good at this, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, that's very nice. So we say we're going to enjoy this show with the lights and everything in order. Okay, that is very nice. So what challenges do you face?
Challenges. Equipment, lighting equipment, especially at the moment we're suffering with globes.
Okay.
Then if you're not suffering with globes, gels. Yes, and equipment. We're using actually very old equipment. As you can see, all our spotlights and everything is very, very old. Since they started the theatre, this is the equipment that they used. Then of course they upgraded to disc for the lights. So that was the only major improvement so far.
Alright, okay. So what measures are you trying to take to get this working and everything in order?
At the moment I don't know, because I'm in Bulawayo.
Oh, okay, okay. So how often do you come here?
Whenever there's a big show or a show that they want me, like tonight, then I come down.
Okay, it's nice meeting you, Dexter, and I hope I'll enjoy the show.
Yes,
alright,
I hope
thank
so
you.
too.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Hi, so I got one comedian with me right here. My name is Candice, presenter of Masvingo Swagg. Could you please introduce yourself?
Thank you, Candice. My name is Gift, stage name The Cracker. Yeah, that's just about me.
Oh, alright. So, how did you come up with the name The Cracker?
Right,
Sounds interesting.
I've been hearing that question for some time.
Okay.
Well, it's a bit self-explanatory.
Alright.
I grew up, what should I say? I grew up a clown of the family.
Oh,
I
alright.
could make, yeah, sure. I could make everybody laugh, like my family, my friends at church, everywhere at school. I could make people laugh. And in efforts to try and summarize that whole process of making people laugh, I found out that I crack jokes.
Oh, wow.
And hence I'm Gift the Cracker.
Suits the profile. Alright. So when did you realize that you could make people laugh?
I should say I grew up like that. I don't even remember the dates.
You were always
it's my
funny.
nature, I've always been funny.
Oh, alright.
But I chose, but yeah, just like any other comedian, you then choose to make it a profession, and that's about 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
So I've been a
that's very
comedian
nice.
for 2 years now.
So what is the people's response to your jokes, your comedy? How do they respond to that?
They differ, but the most important thing is most of them like it.
Alright.
And I think they really like the fact that I am a good impersonator. I impersonate very well. Although I'm still trying to improve. Yeah, I still have a lot of room to go. But I think they like me. Most of them do like me. I wouldn't be Masvingo if they.
Oh, alright. So I'm here to watch you, and I want to like you as well.
Yeah,
I want to like you as well. So how do you do this? Like before you get on stage, do you actually write what the jokes are, or it's just like automatic? You're on the stage and it's just coming, it's just flowing like that.
Comedy is a job. That's one thing that people should know. It's a job, and it doesn't start on stage.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, it starts with you reading stuff from papers. You see things happening. Your ability to tell the negative side of everything that happens within the vicinity, or should I say in your eyes, everything that happens and everything that you hear, your ability to take the negative side of it and communicate it to people is what brings comedy to life. So you actually see all those things, but you see them every day. But it's important that you put everything in writing. So the jokes are written down. You meditate upon them. You make them big. You keep developing them because they are opinions. Then you start rehearsing them. You start believing them. You live them. Then you go on stage. So it's not an easy thing. It happens. 24 hours. That's one thing you can never go and leave.
Alright.
Yeah. has it that Zimbabwean women prefer airtime to flowers. Is that true? They prefer airtime to flowers. So yeah, research has it. If you buy a flower, she might not come to you, but she will go to her friends complaining. Now I can take it on my room. What else I do it? What else I do it? But when I'm coming out, didn't you cheat? Somebody didn't you cheat? Can I aruba? Did I aruba? You need to take it from my room. So this was also down. She complain.
So who inspired you? Like, who made you like want to be a comedian, be the funny man, the clown of the family, like you mentioned? Who inspired you?
Oh, that's a big question.
All
Just,
right.
you know, inspiration. That's a big word. But okay, from the people that I've seen performing, I've liked, you know, just it's unfortunate that my inspiration was never drawn from people who do stand-up comedy. I've liked that great Mdaram Mkadota.
Oh, all right. We all love him.
Yeah, that man was just something else. And I've liked Steve Harvey from the US. He's a great dude. I like the way he communicates. He's so relevant. So you realize somehow, because of my age, I try to go a bit crazy, more crazy.
Okay, now that you've mentioned your age, I'm sure everyone wants to know how old you are.
Yeah. All right. Okay, but does that really matter? Viewers, do you want to know?
Should we let that pass? No, I want to know.
Okay,
I want to know. You know, I'm not doing that. Would rather leave the question. So you just tell me how old you are.
Okay, I'm 26.
Oh, okay.
26, yeah.
Okay, good age. All right,
Is there
it was
anything
nice
like
meeting you, the Cracker. I cannot wait to see you. I'm excited.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, viewers.
Okay, let me just go look for the other three guys. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere there. They're busy changing into nice clothes. I think I found them. The other comedians are here.
Hi, darling.
How are you?
No, but that's
Thank
not
you
fair.
very
How
much.
come we are gang and you are saying one line? No.
I couldn't
No, one by one, not gang.
Okay, maybe I'll just steal one of you and take you to the private place.
Wow.
Okay, so let's go to the private place. One by one.
Strip. We love it.
I'm already laughing. I'm already laughing. So I'm Candice Masvingo Swagg presenter. Could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Ntando Van Moyo, the Bulawayo comedian, and this is Candice. She's looking sweet like candy. Trying some Eppen Groves lines there.
All right. Oh, that is nice. That is so cool. So, how long have you been doing comedy?
Professionally or semi-professionally?
All the way. All the
From
way.
2010, I've been in comedy since 2010, and yeah.
Okay.
But I've been in comedy since high school because I used to make noise in class. You know, the noise makers.
The noise makers, the naughty ones.
Yeah.
All right, that is nice. Okay, so I mean, how often do you travel around, like the country? Do you go around the country, or like this is your first time actually leaving Bulawayo to come and do something?
This is my first time leaving Bulawayo, coming to Masvingo.
Really?
But otherwise,
we're honored.
I've been around Harare, Big Falls, Gwanda, and of course other places. But this is my first time in Masvingo.
In Masvingo.
Yes.
Oh, all right. No, that is very nice. Do you ever go like out of the country, or it's just Zimbabwe?
I've been to Zambia once.
Okay.
But I haven't been that much traveled.
Okay, so what was the response in Zambia?
Well, they were a pretty responsive crowd because I've got some Zambian blood in me, so the language and everything, the culture, I'm quite adaptable to it.
Oh, all right, that is very nice. Like, what are the challenges that you face in the industry, basically?
Well, there's a lot of challenges. First of all, I have to be serious. You know, besides beautiful ladies like you, those are some of the challenges.
Thank you very much.
In front of the cameras. But there's a lot of challenges. You know, stereotypes. People always come up to you and they want you to share a joke with them.
Right.
People don't take you seriously.
Right.
People think you're always on stage. People and then professionally, you get things like corporate involvement is quite they're a bit skeptical on that, and you've got people who take your jokes a little bit too seriously. They think it's something personal, but of course, we all know if you've got a big head, you've got a big head.
Ladies, how are you? Is your man romantic? You like romantic men, don't you, ladies? You want your man to be romantic, don't you? Which is very stupid. Gentlemen, you'll agree with me, as black men, we can never be romantic.
Amen.
Because for you to be romantic, you need stuff to be romantic with. For example, as black people, we don't have, say, diseases to be romantic with. You need a romantic disease. White people have got diseases to be romantic with. You hear him talking, hey John, you know, like Phyllis has got breast cancer, you know, so they're gonna have chemo and everything. That's a romantic disease. Black people. I want my chico to name manyoka. What the flip? I mean, you need things to be romantic. You need maybe music to be romantic with. White people have got romantic music, you know. You're beautiful, I know us. You know that way you never join us eating away. Single night in a way. Single night, one night stand. Come on. You get you need stuff to be you need food to be romantic with. White people, you know darling, we're going for supper, we're going for dinner, so we're gonna have some caviar, some wine, chardonnay, and we're gonna have some pasta. My man, what a bigger size, I'm gonna tap it to mama sister.
Alright, so besides comedy, like outside the life of comedy, what do you do for fun? What is it that you do?
I do a lot of things. Obviously, my life is mostly centered around comedy because of most of the events that I do, like MCing, I'm always at functions, parties and stuff like that.
Right.
And I also run a lifestyle magazine, tech magazine from Blueo.
Okay.
That's where my life is dedicated to. And the rest of the time I usually spend it weekends with my son and hanging around with him and hearing the gossip that his mother always tells him that dad is a loser, he's a comedian, stuff like that.
Okay, don't call yourself a loser because I'm already laughing already. Okay, that is nice. It was so nice meeting you and I cannot wait to see you guys.
It was also sweet meeting you, and the guy is kneeling down in the camera. It's okay.
Okay, let me go get the other guys for the private. Number 3 private. My name is Candice. This is Masvingo Swagg. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Masvingo Swagg. This is Clive Chigubhu. I'm a stand-up comedian, trying to be funny.
Alright.
And be a comedian is not a joke.
Okay.
It's serious business.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, alright. When did you start this comedy stuff, jokes and all?
It was 2010.
Really?
Yeah, at Ibumba Festival. That was my first big gig.
Okay.
And from there, it's festival after.
So the response must have been good for you to continue.
Yes.
Really?
It was time.
Okay, that's nice. So do you guys travel together? Or it's one-one or?
Yeah, sometimes we do travel together, sometimes it's one-one. It depends on the type of gig that you want to do.
Oh, okay.
On the Masvingo item, we're like, okay, let's go and invade Masvingo together, guys.
Okay.
Let's meet halfway. We meet here.
Okay. So you obviously have a Ndebele accent with the Masvingo. How come you have a Chigubu saying them? Can you please tell us about that one?
I think someone from that side came and actually I made some romantic remarks to my mom and I was like, I'm a Chigubu, and my mom just fell on it, and that's where I was born. Yes,
okay,
yes,
that is
yes,
nice.
yes.
Okay, so what do you do for fun besides comedy?
I drink beer.
Okay. What else?
Well, I feed my mind. I listen to people, I study people, because my job, I believe, being a comedian, you're actually healing we're laughing through our problems. So you gotta be a good listener to be a very good comedian. So now when I write down my material, I listen. Okay, what do women like? They like weaves. They like nails. So I better talk about nails. What do men like? They like. I can't say the word, but it's that kind of thing, you know.
All right, no, it's nice.
You know, my name is Clive Chigubhu and I'm from the township. Straight from the township where you don't wake up and smell the coffee, but you wake up and smell sewage pipes. That's township for you. That's township. I'm seeing some. Tonight I told myself, Clive, you gotta be diabetic. I want you, sugar mummies. I want you tonight. I want you. You know, I always wish to date a white lady. I dated this white chick. It was an albino fluent in English, but it was white to me. Yeah. Oh my goodness, in the township it's hard living in the township. We face difficult problems. Especially we're very united. You can tell by how close our toilets are. Very close. You can actually hear the sound of the next person. But we face difficult challenges, especially when we're using our, we don't use toilet paper, we use newsprint. So this other day I was sitting down, the last paper, it was Konti Mhlanga's face. Do you guys know Konti Mhlanga? I'm an artist, I can't use Konti Mhlanga's face. I can't also go out and clean. So I was like a G-string, I was caught in between. So I sat down, I was like, Konti, I hope you understand. Desperate times, for desperate measures. To Harare, I've noticed Masvingo people are very humble, you're just like us. But in H-Town, Harare people are very angry. Listen to their music. What's that guy's name? Chapreza. That's not a cool way to ask a woman out for a bride. That's not just
So who inspired you to be a comedian?
Basically, before I started stand-up comedy, I was a theatrical actor. We formed a group called Cheapers Makers. It was a two-man show, comedy. And then the director of it inspired me to do comedy. It's like, why don't you try stand-up comedy? Now to diffuse from comedy, from stage to stand-up, it was a challenge for me because now I had to, because with theater, it's scripted, you have to say your lines, but with comedy, you have to pick the energy from the people. Besides your script.
Right. So basically, like, you do not really rehearse your lines. You just pick them and
stage. Yes, you know your script becomes your guideline. And now what do people? Okay, they laughed at that. I should continue with that.
With this.
So you have to be open-minded. It's like talking to guests. Then you start to switch. It was an amazing change. And women
so how's
love
the journey? How are you loving comedy? How is it?
It's been nice.
Really?
Fantastic. We are very depressed people.
Wow.
Comedians.
Very depressed. Why are you
very
depressed
angry.
when you're making other people laugh?
Because when you're alone, you don't, nobody's gonna make you laugh. Yes, I have lost a lot of girlfriends through comedy. I've lost my passport. I've lost myself through comedy. So it's very depressing. My parents are like, no, this is not. Why are you doing this? Get a job. Like, this is my job. So it's been tough. It's been tough.
No.
But at least now I'm meeting beautiful women like you.
Thank you very much. Alright, thank you very much. Awesome. Okay, you guys are seriously killing me. And I cannot wait to watch you guys. Thank you so much for coming to Masvingo.
Cheers. Masvingo Swagg. Cheers.
Okay, he's very funny. Like, very, very funny. Okay.
But I didn't get your name.
Exactly. My name is Candice.
My name is Candice Masimba from WezhiraTV.
Oh, really? No, I'm not from WezhiraTV. I'm from Masvingo Swagg.
The beautiful version of the Candice that I've ever met in my life.
Really? Thank you very much. I'm honored.
It's like, they've got this like coral, beige, like deep, dark undertone of beauty.
Okay. Okay, he's killing me. He's really killing me. He's killing it. Like, you're making me like you already. I like him better than all the other guys. He's number one for me. Okay, so can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Doc Vikela. Clive Chigubhu. I'm a stand-up comedian. My name is Doc Vikela. I'm a stand-up comedian from Harare. Here in Masvingo, Las Vegas, baby. So we're doing it.
That's how we're doing it.
Las Vegas, the only place called Las Vegas, not a casino. Las Vegas is full of. Do you have a casino this side?
Yes, we do.
Guys, they have a casino. Yeah, so I'm excited to be here tonight, and you know, we're just gonna be playing with the audiences, just you know, having fun. That's what we do with my niggas, the original four, as they were.
So when did you realize that you were a comedian? Like you could make people laugh?
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want me to answer that?
Like seriously, I really do.
Okay, I think it was when I was 4 years old, right? So 3 years old, I think. So my pops was like sitting. He was a teacher then, marking some books. So I was a kid, and then it's like my brother's name is Tawanda. So I was like, babati madlaere, because I did shasha when I was growing
okay.
up. Babati madlaere, babati madlaere, and he kept ignoring me. He said, I'm Slatanyok.
Oh my God.
So from that moment, it was like people was oh you. I think they spend it on, you know. And I think when I was in primary school, it was uncontrollable.
All right.
My appetite for dancing, my appetite for music, and my appetite for making fun of people.
All right.
That's like my strong point. Like if I see someone doing something, I said, okay, guys, are you looking at this? Like parody and satire. These are the things that I have ingrained in my comedy. I look at things and say, okay, these things look like this, but what if they look like this? If you get what I'm trying to say. So it's more like an observational comedy that is was there since time immemorial. I would make fun of a teacher not because she was good looking or not, but because of the way she dressed or the way she walked. Like our grade 4 teacher, he used to eat a banana like this. He was robotic. Not only, he was like. All right. So I would go in front of the class, right, and I'd be like,
and just do what he. All right, and then everyone would laugh.
Yeah, you know, like so it's one of those things, you know. I think I was in Form 6. I almost got kicked out of school. I talked too much. Yeah, when our geography teacher, like you know, this guy used a tendency of walking into the class, right? Yeah. And then you just from nowhere just walk out. From nowhere, walk out. So I was confused, right? So then I was a prankster. So I wrote a note, and then I passed it to the other girl who was next to me so that she can pass to the rest of the class. Because I used to sit at the door. By the moment I was passing it, he came back. He took the note, he opened it. And the biggest mistake, he read it out loud. And you know what I had written on that? So it was like so it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I really get it. You've always been a comedian.
Talking about our musicians, you know, like you know, Alec Macheso. Come on, give it up for Alec Macheso, the best musician to ever live in Zimbabwe. Best. Yeah, that's what I think. So Macheso is one person that I enjoy so much. You ever heard him speak? Macheso. That's tiri kufara tiri pano parara katenzi. Vamorere majusi uyovira. Ari pano tine mfana Dakarasi. Wamachimbetuka Dakarasi. It's Dakarasi. Uya Dakarasi manamu. Ari Sulu. Sulu. Uya mfana. Na Turaizoni ka aripo it's Turaizoni. Aripo Turaizoni. Iwo takavatora neimo tikati vafana musatamba muchienda kumuchi dzadzereka nekuti nemo zvinoda kushinga nekuti wachibuda nemwezva kuti zvikuru.
So tell me about this rainbow jacket you're wearing.
This rainbow.
I must say I like it a lot.
Yeah, this rainbow jacket, I never wear it in the streets because it looks gay. But I'm not gay, I'm straight. Ladies, highlight me. I'll drop my number in the bottom of your screen, right there. Okay, so this jacket, actually there is a designer. I went to Cape Town in January to do shows, comedy shows for about 2 weeks. So there's a designer who came forward and said, no, Doc, I can make designer jackets for you.
Wow.
I have a designer shirt also that I'm going to be wearing tomorrow's show.
Wow.
I'll leave this jacket. So he said, no, I will sponsor you and make these things for you. So I've got about the Zimbabwe colors, the rainbow. I've got about 4 jackets back home. And so every time I do shows, I am now, for 2013, 2014, my swag is on.
I can see you're all swagged up, and I'm liking that. That is so cool. So who inspired you to be this fantabulous comedian?
I think many people come into play, but the biggest inspiration probably was Loiso Gola from South Africa. Because Loiso Gola is one person who does the comedy that I do. I realized that if I was going to go professional, I had to look at many comedians. And in looking at these comedians, you realize, oh, okay, Trevor Noah has got his style, he's got charisma, he's good looking. Come on, look at me, I'm dark, I'm ugly. I was like, okay, no, I can never do this. Let me look somewhere. You see, these guys, good looking, charisma, they can do that. I can never sell charisma, but I can sell lines, I can sell the punchlines, yes. So that's what I try to do. So I try, but then my mother and my grandmother are the funniest people I've ever seen.
Really?
Especially my grandmother. She will crack you any moment.
Oh, really?
She's hilarious.
Alright, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of lines, do you write your lines before you perform on stage, or it's just automatic? You just start telling the jokes and they keep coming?
You write a gag, a set, a beat, but now with experience you realize that you have your beat, but then because of the crowd working with you, you get to improvise, you get to throw lines, you get to work with the crowd, but it has to be a set that has to be written down. Why? Because a punchline is developed. I can be funny, like I can say crazy stuff right now and you laugh, okay, but I cannot sustain a show doing this. So every line I do, every line they develop it further. We sit in our hotel rooms when we travel. Just okay, guys, daughter, the line does it work? This line does it work? No, throw it away. No. So it's like that.
Alright, so this is for the ladies. Is there a Mrs. in Harare there? Is there a Mrs. Because we want to know as ladies.
Fortunately, Doc Vikela is very single.
Okay.
Very, very simple.
Ladies.
Fortunately for the ladies. But it has been, I think it has been just putting out the ladies, don't be scared of comedians. We have the capability to laugh, please, like really, we do. It's just that they think we're all crazy. No. No, look, my swag is on.
He's very human. Very human.
She's touching.
He can laugh.
I can touch her also. Do you have a boyfriend?
We're not asking me questions, I'm asking you questions.
Dude, you have been dubbed on TV like Stana, live on TV. Clive, she just dumped the dude live on camera. Hey.
No, I did not answer any question. I did not answer any question.
For you.
No, these guys are hilarious. I'm so happy. Guys, this is Masvingo Swagg and I'm out.
We are out of here. Check.
Okay, y'all, it has been a blast. I had so much fun. The guys had me laughing. My teeth were out all the time. This was our first episode of Masvingo Swagg. Catch me on the next episode. And please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. This is your girl Candice, and I'm out.
Made a poem about cholera. Do you know his song?